Yo, what is going on everybody, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 drop spots of Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6. As always, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on post notifications for more videos. I've truly been working really hard for everything, and this is probably going to be one of the seasons that is key to Fortnite competitive. Many people are quitting the game, and this season and how Epic handles it is going to be key. Everyone wants to, get better and progress, and to do that, you need more arena hype to get a better trio, get more practice in FNCS, and just get better in Fortnite. So to do that, I'm going to be showing you 5 godly drop spots. Let's get straight into the video, guys. Starting off at number 1 is probably the best drop spot of this season, and that would be LOGJAM. LOGJAM has been here since Chapter 2 started, and it's been a drop spot many people knew that it was good, but they never landed there because of other reasons. But now with the spaz being added and the crafting mechanism being added, and you need the car parts for it, LOGJAM is really key. There's a lot of cars you could farm up there, and it's one guaranteed spaz per person, no matter what. So if you're landing in duos, one of your teammates going to have a spaz, or you're going to have a spaz. If you're a solo, you're going to get the spaz. But do remember that you do have to win off spawn, as you're most likely going to be contested here. Though it's the only negative from this drop spot. If not, you have many other options to rotate. You can rotate into Holly, out of Holly. You can take the boat down the river towards Slurpee, go to the slurp truck near Slurpee, and it's a really good location in general. There's also a metal right next to it. There's a lot of metal there. There's a lot of brick there. There's a lot of rotating items there. And overall, it's just a really good spot to get Surge, but I would not recommend it for trios. I would recommend it only for solos and duos. So that's about LOGJAM. Now, at number 2, this is a drop spot many people have forgotten. They haven't rated it that much, but recently in FNCS it has become really popular because of Colazo. And that would be Catty Corner, of course. Catty Corner is probably the best drop spot when you're compared to last season, because overall, it's a really good drop spot for upgrading your guns. It has kitty cat right there, and there's a couple cars there too, so you can get a spaz if you look around. But you have to be careful though, because Misty likes to push into Catty pretty early, since there's a metal bridge there, and that's where Misty gets most of their metal. So when doing that, you just have to be really careful in how you plan your rotates. Not to mention, you have the constant pressure from Weather Station too. Catty also has a peppers, which is really good. Good for endgame rotators. You can get about 2 stacks, so your IGL in trios is good. Catty is a really good spot for trios. You just have to learn how to fight it. I would recommend, when you're learning to fight Catty, please VOD of your games, know where to drop spot, and know where the landing is, because it's really important that you land well, get an advantage, get the gun first, and that's basically how you win Catty. At number 3, we have Flopper Island, which is my favorite drop spot of the map. But last season, I did rank it as number 1 in my last season's drop spot video. But this season, it has gone down to 3 because other drop spots are simply better than it this season. But it's still a really good drop spot. There has been a nerf to it. Some fishing holes have been reduced, like 2 or 3, but that still isn't enough. OP the drop spot is, because it's honestly just amazing. The amount of loot you can get there. The amount of metal brick you can farm there. There's a boat there that takes you right into Craggy. It's incredible. Not to mention that you can also get the sniper there from the NPC over there. So Island is probably a really good drop spot. If there were better rotating options and there was more loot there for trios and duos, then it would probably be in the top 2. But for this season, it would only be a solo drop spot. At number 4, we do have the 3 house split that people like D-Roller used to go to, but in FNCS it was dominated by Skittles and Jeers and Deegan, and they did amazing there too. So the 3 house split is pretty interesting because you have constant pressure from steaming coming in, but not to mention it's pretty overpowered considering the amount of loot and the amount of shield there. There's a slurp truck right in front of Orchard too that it's a really good loot route to get there. But the one thing I would suggest that it's really bad for is metal. That's why it comes in 4th, but it's still better than so many drop spots in the game. And honestly, no one goes there anymore, but there are also a lot of fishing spots. There's Radio Tower, there's brick near Radio Tower. What else do you need from a drop spot for duos, huh? Like, trios, it's godly too. If you go in trios, I would suggest a split. 1 goes radio tower, 2 go to 3 houses. You rotate into orchard, clean up the teams there, get whatever surge you need, and you're good to go. So that's why the 3 houses comes in 4th. It's still a really good drop spot, just not as good as the others. At number 5, we have another really underrated drop spot. This would be Shark. So I know many people don't rate Shark as highly, but it's still really good drop spot because when you land at Shark, there's a lot of loot there and there's a lot of fishing holes there. I've landed Shark in a couple arena games with my friend Monster. We were just testing it out for just to make a video on it basically. And I hit him up and I said, yo, do you want to run? Maybe we could, test something out. And he said, sure. So when we were running, what I did notice a lot was that I had a lot of loot there. And when you have a lot of loot, it just makes you play confident. So I noticed myself taking more fights. I had a lot of surge when we played scrims because I used to get surge off of coral. And you have a really good rotate using the boat. You can go up towards lighthouse and island, or you can go straight into zone, whichever way it is. You can also wrap on the behind if zone pulls towards like Slurpee, for example, and you can use the boatway there. So that's the 5 drop spots for this season, I would say, which are really good. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really do appreciate the support from every single video that I've been getting. There is a $100 battle pass giveaway going. 10 of you guys will be chosen to win a battle pass. That's the first link in the description. If you do comment this word on the replies for the tweet, you will get a better chance of winning, and I will pick 3 people from the YouTube comments to win the battle pass itself. This is just a small thank you for everything you guys have done for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Have a good one.